Well, it looks like I'm just not going to have a good night tonight with any type of technology, huh? First the syncing with Forza, and now my stream. Again, randomly crashes. So it's now at the point, obviously, I'm just going to have to maybe even consider not using the streaming software that I'm using, because this has just been ridiculous with the stream crashes. And I'm just not sure what happened, though, because we didn't have a problem for a little while. And now all of a sudden, out of nowhere, we're starting to have some of these stream crashes pretty consistently. They might be, Reaper, they might be. Because I talked to them today, and I changed some settings, and I thought that everything was good to go, but as we found out, they're not quite. But I'm surprised these 11 people are still in this lobby, so we're going to get going here with round 2 of the police chase, and just honestly at this point, expect a stream crash. Like, I'm not going to be able to figure anything out within like a few minutes, so I just wanted to get it back up and make sure everything's good. Hopefully it's going to last long enough to get us through the rest of the night here tonight, but then after this, I'm going to just have to figure things out. But it must be Streamlabs. The only thing is, like, there's things that I can do with this software that I can't just do the old way that I used to stream. That's the only reason I started using it. And I thought it was fine. Honestly, I thought it was fine, but it is what it is. But yes, 11 very patient players. Really appreciate you guys. Hop onto the highway in your cop cars. Make sure you have a cop siren on as your horn. Make sure you're in a cop vehicle. Make sure it's either black, white, gray, something unmarked, or if you have a police paint job, obviously put that on. I appreciate it, Drunken Pickle. And it doesn't make sense too, though, because right now it's literally saying excellent connection. Like, we have the best connection possible right now. So I'm really not sure what it is that's going on here, but it is what it is. And that's fine, Smile. The closest you can get is good. Smile, what are you doing? Get out of here. Go sit up on the highway. Can't be near me yet. What are you doing? What are you doing? And you're right, Alex, I did say S1. Sorry that my mind is a little bit conjumbled right now. But that's the thing, CA design, there are so many different factors, and the problem is I have no idea what's causing these crashes, because it's not telling me anything. It's just saying all of a sudden it disconnects. And what I do notice, though, is that right now I think my bit rate is like 7,400 kilobytes, but it goes down to like 2,000. But it doesn't tell me why. It's not saying what's causing that. So I think that's the issue, something with my bit rate. But I've moved around my bit rate a ton of times, and not really sure what's going on now. Maybe we might just have to reduce down to 720p and lower the bit rate, which I don't really want to do, but I'd rather have streams that are not going to crash than perfect 1080p quality, because 720 is pretty good and close enough, honestly. But we'll see. We'll figure it out. We're not going to focus on that tonight. Let's get this going. I'm going to switch my car, though. So you guys are allowed to be in S1 or S2, and I'm going to be. So you need to switch. You need to switch. You need to switch, and you need to switch into S2 or S1, whatever you guys want to use. And I'm going to be in S1. And the horn's not a huge deal, honestly. The horn's not a huge deal, but if possible, the cop horns are pretty good. And CA design, to be honest with you, I'm not super knowledgeable about, like, the stuff that we're dealing with here with all these settings and everything. I've been learning a lot as I've been streaming more and getting into streaming more, but still have a lot to learn, apparently. You know what's funny about that, Unspeakable? I don't even have that as an option. My 3 options are 480, 720, and 1080. That is it. I don't even see that option. What I did do, though, is just use low latency and not ultra low latency, so I want to see if that makes any type of difference. We'll see. We'll find out here. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with you, Unspeakable. Alright, so what car am I going to use here? Let's see. For good old S1. You know what? I think I'm going to go with my 812 Superfast. I think we're going to do it. But I can always see my bitrate, I always see my FPS, I always see my CPU usage percentage. With the CPU usage percentage is always like 10% to 15%. Which is what I don't get. Like, if so much of my computer is still available to be used for power, I don't know. It's just very odd. It's extremely odd. Your stream quality is good, but then all of a sudden it just disconnects and that's all it says. Stream is disconnected, attempting to reconnect. No diagnosis of the problem at all. And you're right, it could be, Alex, it could be. But alright, let me know in the YouTube chat when all 11, well actually now all 10 of you guys are ready to go. I can invite somebody else in here though, since somebody left. And beside Jewel, you still gotta get into that S2 or S1 class car, please, good sir. Don't be cheating with the X class. I don't know what happened to McQueen Ron here. Just waiting on bedside Jewel. And you guys should all have simulation damage on, don't forget as well. Which, in case you don't know how to do that, there it is, simulation damage under the difficulty settings. And remember, you guys are not allowed to fast travel. Let's just make that the rule. You're not allowed to. But if you do, I get an extra 30 seconds for sure. Or I should say minus 30 seconds. So you guys get less time to catch me. And yep, you guys will have 10 minutes again. I'm about to start that timer up once I see that everybody is in the correct car classes, which we now are. You guys are allowed to be in S1, S2. I am in S1. Okay, Google. Set a timer for 10 minutes and 5 seconds. Alright, the timer has been activated and we are ready to go. This is definitely going to be tougher in a rear-wheel drive car. Oh, that's not fair. I already got damage. Uh-oh. Ah! Well, I'm already done. This is going to be a quick round, isn't it? This is how my night's going. You guys will never catch me! You'll never take me alive! Alright, I think I'm just gonna accept that I'm busted. You guys demolished me. I should say that really the traffic cars are what demolished me. I'm curious though. Yeah, I was gonna say my engine I think just about got taken out like right away in the beginning there. Oh my goodness. Okay, well. That was a short round too. I think that took a whole 30 seconds. Can you guys get a redo? No, you cannot get a redo. You guys killed me that quick. That literally took you like less than 1 minute, I'm pretty sure. Oh man, that was a bad start. Okay, well, note to self, never use front engine rear wheel drive again for this game mode. I'm gonna have to learn as I go, but that means you guys win an auction. Here's the positive side of things. Even though the 11 people were in there for literally like 30 seconds, but hey, a game is a game. The rules stay the same. Now a new team's going to get in here. And I do not have any extra 812 Superfast. You're not getting an 812 tonight. But don't worry, I will be getting more of those in the future. I'll be trying to. I can't guarantee. There's no guarantee I will, but I'm certainly going to try to. But I will give you something good, don't you worry. I will give you something good. I got something better than an 812. Well, I guess it depends who you are. It's definitely a better car in the game, I can tell you that much. The traffic cars took me out because I was more worried about looking at like where the cops were and stuff, and then of course I look back in front of me and I'm like, oof, oof. I'll let you guys decide on this one. Do you want a Ferrari 488 Pizza, the Pista, or would you like a 599 XXE? Your choice. 599 XXE or a Pista? What's it going to be? Let me know in the chat. Looks like everybody wants the pizza. Alright, this one's going to be a pizza. Now, there's actually something I want to see. Because I hit the auction at a good time today. But I want to see how many owners this thing has. Something's fishy already. Something's fishy already. So I think that these cars that I ended up sniping out of the auction house today, I'm pretty sure this guy was duplicating. Because that was, this original owner that you guys are looking at, I promise you that was not the seller. And that right there tells me that that is something that's not right. I was just searching through and I got like 3 of these and I was like, something's weird here. I feel like that's the same name. And I looked afterwards. No, wait, there's a different one. But I have seen that name. That name, this one is legitimate. That guy is legitimate. But this one is probably that same other guy. Okay, so if anybody wants to report, it is clearly duplicating. Clearly. And I just happened to get lucky and come across them in the auction house when I was searching today. But yeah, that's not okay. So if you guys want to report him, go for it. I'm sure some of you know how to do that better than I do, because some people take that extremely seriously. But nonetheless, let's see, which one was the, just want to make sure. Okay, so I'll give you guys the non-duplicated one. And Tom, it is still the same as yesterday. The new one will be in there at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Everybody get ready, though, for the Ferrari 488 Pista. I'll show you guys the Forzathon shop in just a second, though, for anyone that has not seen it. But I literally have proof right there, so. In Gaviria, if someone's cheating, I think they deserve to be reported. Like, that's just not okay. It's not okay. But you know what, Bearable? Fine. I will do both, just because you guys just annihilated me in that last game of the Stevio chase. You guys annihilated me. And there was a lot of people that asked for the $5.99 too, so I'll do both. First, we're going to do the Pista. Then we are going to do that $5.99. And look for me to say go in the chat. Make sure you look for me to say go in the chat. Alright, let's see who got it. The Giant Fly 22. I definitely recognize that name. There you go, congratulations. That's definitely somebody from this stream, or somebody that follows me at least. So there goes the Pista, but let's get that $5.99 XXE out there too. Alright, so let me check that. I gotta make sure, because one of these is my first owner. I'm pretty sure I only have one that's a first owner. I think I accidentally got rid of the second one. Maybe I'm wrong. I can't remember. Yeah, that one has 3, and this one definitely has more than 1, so either or will do. Either or will do. That he did, Drunken Pickle. That he did. He is quick. He is quick on the snipes. So these 599s, they're actually, this surprised me, there's none in the auction house anymore. Which is kind of crazy to me because this thing was kind of swamped in the auction house at one point, but it has kind of become rare again, the 599 XXE. And the garage cap is 750 cars. XX Global has stolen a 599 XXE. I'm pretty sure I paid 16 million for that today. If you're wondering how my credits are no longer at 999 million, I think I spent 16 million on that car. There you go, 599 XXE. You're right on out of here. And Jonathan, yes, definitely for sure. At some point over the next couple weeks here, I would like to do that. But alright, time for a lobby reset. I think we should just stick with the cop thing. I'm kind of liking this tonight. And no, there will not be another 599 XXE. I only got one of them today. The other 2 I want to keep because I like to have an S2 rear-wheel drive and an X-Class all-wheel drive. And let me show you that Forzathon shop before I forget. So you got 35 more minutes to get the 75,000 credit auto show car, the Challenger Hellcat. I did decide to just buy this stuff because I have all these Forzathon points sitting here, nothing to do with them, so I was like, you know what? Whatever, mine's as well. Spend them on something. And Kevin, there really is no quick way. And wow, that timer finally just went off. Thank you, Jason. Of course, we didn't have the best of luck after that stream crash, but it is what it is. Oh, don't you worry, Miguel. We will be taking a look at that Forzathon shop right at 7 o'clock to see what the brand new free December 2nd car is going to be. And if any members would like to get in here, just send me a message on YouTube right now letting me know that with your gamer tag. Yeah, that was definitely probably the fastest round of the Stevio chase ever. And Drunken Pickle, you were just in the last one. We got to switch up the lobbies. Try to not have the same people in 2 straight games, just to switch it up. Make sure everybody gets a chance to get in here. And you guys are only supposed to put your gamer tags in the YouTube chat if you're members of my channel. The rest of you just send me direct messages, and we go in order of oldest message to newest message. Gotta give the members some perks. But I keep it fair, because like I said, every match, we do a lobby reset. Try and keep it as fair as I can. And yeah, I definitely haven't been on Need for Speed Heat for a while. I was kind of planning on maybe streaming it today, but then the Eagles game was on and I had some other stuff I was doing today, so ended up not quite having time to do a second stream. How many people we got in here? I know, I'm sorry guys, that was a really quick last round. I was not expecting that. That's what happened. So, do we want to switch back to S2 and X class, or would you guys like to do S1 and S2 again? Let me know.